Hey conscious lovers! In this video I'm going to share with you how to have amazing epic anal sex in 7 easy steps so that you can awake this new part of your sex life or just explore it more in depth. Yes, it's possible, yes, it's all within your reach, and yes, it's one of my favorite. So why anal sex is good? Let's understand the benefit before we dive in and how to do it, right? So first of all, your anus is wired for pleasure. Yes, you hear it right. There are a lot of nerve endings and blood vessels which indeed really support much more sensitivity and pleasure. And the nerve branches are also connected with your yoni. So they're connected with your clitoris, with the G-spot, with the cervix, and therefore, as you also awaken more sensitivity in the anus, you're activating all your genitals area. Secondly, you can have anal orgasm. Even if you think that you can't, even if you haven't discovered yet pleasure in your anus, yes, you can. And by the way, women can have 9 different types of female orgasm. If you want to check out more about different types of female orgasm, you might want to look at my video there. And thirdly, healing. According to the Eastern world of Tantra and Taoism, when we activate our anus and we have anal sex, we can release shame and fear. And it's so amazing and really powerful, and I see it happening all the time with my clients and with myself. And it's a beautiful healing practice. And also moving chi. Chi means energy. So if you want to activate even more your kundalini and allow this vital force to move through your body, anal sex is amazing for that. If you want to learn more about how to heal sexual shame, have more connected sex, and also awaken full body orgasms and learn just all the secrets about tantric sex, check out my Mindful Sexuality and Intro to Tantra online course. It's an amazing course to introduce you to the magical world of Tantra and all the pleasure that can come from it. And because you are part of my YouTube community, I'm also going to give you a gift. So if you put your name and email below, you will receive direct in your inbox a discounted code if you enroll in the Mindful Sexuality Intro to Tantra online course today. Now let's dive into a step-by-step tutorial to help you have the best anal sex of your life. Step number 1, prepare what you need. So firstly, you want to have everything that you want and you need close by and handy so that you don't need to interrupt your sexual play to go and grab it. So for instance, you might want to have a butt plug just there, like this one or this one. And so having a butt plug can really support you into relaxing the muscle, like I'm really loving using it. I just recently made a post why I love butt plug. They're one of my favorite sex toys. So they help you relax the muscle of the anus. If you have penetrative sex before having anal sex as well, it's really enhancing the pleasure a lot, and it's a great way of starting to play with your anus. So you might want to have it close by. You don't have to, so it's just like a suggestion, and I love them, so I'm a big fan, but you don't have to have them there. You also want to have plenty of lube with you. And you know, different type of lube are fine. You can use almond oil, coconut oil, or any body-friendly oil, or any lube that you like. You might also want to have some baby wipes. A lot of people feel really self-conscious about, oh, what if there is a little bit of dirt somewhere? So if you have baby wipes handy, you can just use them and clean yourself. And it's very nice to not need to get up and get a tissue. And some people might also want to have a wand with them to, you know, spice up their sexual play, like this one. And so you can start to play as well with your anus with a beautiful wand. You can, you know, use it on the external part of the anus or a little bit going in and out, or you can play as well with your yoni as you're having penetrative sex. So it's great to have all your props around. I love having my sex kit with me anytime I make love so that I have everything I need. And if you don't have a butt plug and you would like one, I have a beautiful online shop with amazing sexual toys. I'm going to put the link below. Have a look. And another things to do to prepare yourself is to actually talk about it. So if you're making love with yourself, no problem. But if you're making love with someone else, it's great to let them know that you would like to explore anal sex, to let them know what are you at, to have, like a discussion around boundaries and needs, to make sure that you feel safe, because that's so important. If you don't feel safe, your anus is not going to relax and open. And actually, anal sex can even be painful. And so many women have experienced some pain during anal sex. But it's not because your anus is not wired for pleasure. It's just because maybe you have, moved too quickly towards it, or you were not ready, or you were not relaxed, or you didn't feel safe. So the secret is communicate and make sure that the space in which you're in, if you are with someone, is a safe space for communication, talking about this, expressing needs and boundaries. Step number 2, get aroused. So when you are aroused, your body opens. So make sure that before you start with any anal play, you're aroused and really turn on. Otherwise, your body might be shut down and closed, and it might be painful instead of pleasurable. And to get aroused, you can touch your breast, you can kiss if you are with a partner, you can even give a blowjob if you are with the male body's partner. Like, you can just play in your sexuality. Anything that turns you on, that's great. So there is not a specific agenda, just do what turns you on. Step number 3, feel ready. We want to have the magic emotional formula of safe, relaxed, and surrendered. So you want to feel really safe to express what you need. You want to feel relaxed. If you're tense, your anus is going to close, and pain instead of pleasure. And you also want to make sure that you feel ready to completely let go, because letting something or someone inside of you really required a big letting go. Moreover, it feels with the anus. And so making sure that you feel safe to surrender and let go completely. And I know that a lot of women are struggling with actually feeling connected with their body, letting go, surrender, and feeling safe. If you want to learn how to be more connected to your body and how to be more relaxed and also surrender, in my Mindful Sexuality and Introduction to Tantra online course, I actually talk about all of those topics, and it's very helpful to learn how to have more connected sex, how to feel safer in expressing your needs, and how to be as well more in your body during sex, and how to completely let go and surrender to pleasure. And you can find the link below, and as mentioned earlier, I will give you a big discount. Just put your name and email, and direct in your inbox a big discount code. Step number 4, massage externally. So making sure that you stimulated the anus on the outside before you go in. Otherwise, it might be a bit too intense. I remember actually the first time I tried to have anal sex, I blacked out because it was so painful. I know, it's quite funny and quite a not, but I just went inside too quickly, and that just felt too intense and too painful, and I scream and then blackout. But if you actually go slower, play with the outside, that will not happen. And I do enjoy anal sex so much right now. So that's absolutely possible. You can even go from blacking out and feeling so much pain to actually have so much more pleasure and anal orgasm. So it's all within your reach. So play externally. If you are with a partner, you can get them to lick your anus, or you can play with our magic butt plug. You can use it to stimulate your anus externally, do a little circle, or going up and down, or going even a little bit in and out, but not really moving completely in. Or you can use your fingers. And remember to have a lot of lube. We want to be slippery. We want to slide all around rather than feeling like a lot of friction. Otherwise, that could create some pain. Usually it shows up as burning sensation. Step number 5, conscious entry. So making sure that when you move inside is conscious. You can even ask your anus, are you ready to receive me in? Or ask yourself if you're ready to receive your partner in. And wait to hear the answer. And if you hear a yes, then slowly go in, whether you're using a butt plug, a wand, fingers, or your partner penis or fingers. So really slow penetration, and then pause. Breathe. So in the anus, there are different rings of muscle. Some are actually consciously controlled, what support you to not let the fart out if you are in a business meeting or something. And then there are also another ring of muscle which actually are unconsciously controlled. They're controlled by the ANS, which is the autonomic nervous system. And so you cannot just tell your butt, open. It just doesn't work. And to maximize the possibility for these sphincters to actually open is to feel relaxed, to feel you can let go, and to feel safe. And the breath as well is a great tool to support you into that. So if you feel a bit tense, just deep breath in, breathing out with the side, and feel the relaxation spreading throughout your body. And you might be asking, what if it hurts? Well, I know, sometimes that could happen. Often it's a lack of lubrication, or maybe you're moving too quickly, or maybe you don't feel safe, or maybe your butt is just, no, right now, don't want any penetration. So a little bit of discomfort initially is okay, like if it's okay for you, like it's fine, and it can become pleasure if you relax in it. But if you feel acute pain, it's never okay. So just like pull out the toy or the butt plug, or ask your partner to slowly come out if that really doesn't feel good. Making sure that you feel comfortable to communicate that if you're doing this play with a lover. Number 6, play with variety. So making sure you use different rhythm, different speed, use different depth as well of stimulating. So it could be like deeper inside or more shallow penetration, whether it's finger, toys, or penis, same. So nerve endings, to be more activated, they need variety, otherwise you get used to a certain stimulation and kind of like not feel much. But at the same time, to maximize the stimulation, you also need to have a bit of a rhythm. So you want to build momentum, but not do it for too long, otherwise you zone out. And so you need to find a beautiful balance between variety and consistency. And step number 7, conscious exit. So when you feel complete, slowly remove, whether there is a penis, ask your partner to come out, or if you have a butt plug, or if you're having a wand inside or fingers, so slowly coming out, make it very slow, and then really just thank your butt to welcome inside and feeling really gratitude for your butt to open up to such a surrender. It can also be a little bit emotional, so if that happens, as I mentioned at the start, it can bring healing. So it's okay, just feel into the release of fear, of shame. Emotional sex is very good, it's not bad, unless you're crying because of pain of the moment, that's not okay. But if you feel like something is coming up, it's just coming up to be released, so lean into it and let it flow through you. What not to do? Going from the butt to the yoni. Because the bacteria in the butt, the flora in the butt is very different from the one in the yoni. And so you might cause yourself some infection that we want to avoid. It was amazing to share with you the step-by-step tutorial to help you enjoy anal sex and have a lot of fun. And if you want to deepen your understanding of tantric sex, well, you will find below the link, put your name and email, and get your big discount for my Mindful Sexuality and Introduction to Tantra online course.